Hello YouTube, Mrlubufu here with another Avacyn restored draft. I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant right now. I actually do not like this draft format that much. It's got way too much variance for my liking. So I've won when I have had bad decks and, lost when I've had great decks. Ooh, how much is that worth? One second while I go and see if I can, pay for something. So Cavern of Souls is worth 5 tickets. And unfortunately we have that, or Seraph of Dawn, or Mistraven. Yeah, I need the Cavern of Souls to help pay for drafts. Otherwise, the pick is clearly Mistraven. But to be honest, it's a 4-3-2-2, and I'll just take that. Leaves us open to take this Pillar of Flame, though. So probably blue and white are going to be cut on our left, so we're going to try and cut red. Go with some sort of red-white humans build, maybe. I know white's all going to be taken, but Pillar of Flame is the best card in this pack as well, so we get to take that. Yeah. Ooh, well, looks like we made the right choice in not jumping in a color right away. We have a Thunderous Wrath and a Barter in Blood, but we're going to take this Thunderous Wrath and keep on passing the white and the blue. So we're going to try and be the red player here. We've got 2 solid removal spells already, and yeah, I know I'm a lame rare drafter, but it's 5 tickets and it's enough to help. That's generally the limit that I do. Otherwise we'd have a Mistraven right now, which arguably could be worth more because it might mean we win more. But as I was saying, this draft format is so full of variance. Most Magic in general has that sort of thing. How the cards are shuffled, how you draw, that affects games just in itself. But variance is normally, it normally balances out after a while. This format, I've noticed in particular, has just a little bit more, and by a little bit, I mean a decent amount more. Ooh. Well, we get to take this Lightning Mauler, which is great. Red is totally open, and it's just great for us. Human Frailty and Nettleswine are also fine, but Lightning Mauler is not only red to match with our other 2 insane picks, but it's also a human, which Cavern of Souls with humans could be good. I may not even play this Cavern of Souls, it depends. Generally, I look at Cavern of Souls in a limited format as mana fixing. Because you name a creature type that you may need red or white of, and that's basically what it behaves, since really only Geist Snatch. Ooh, wow. This is a difficult pick. We have Homicidal Seclusion, Mad Prophet, and Stonewright. Power level wise, Homicidal Seclusion is by far, and since there's both a Demonic Taskmaster and a Bloodflow Connoisseur, it's assigned black is open. So we're going to try and go black-red. Kinda sucks you have to pass both of these guys, but Homicidal Seclusion's considerably more powerful than either one of those guys. And because there was a Taskmaster and a Bloodflow Connoisseur, black is the signal's open. So we're going to force black-red. Hopefully aggressive. That's the best deck with those colors. Here we have either a Somberwold Vigilante, Wandering Wolf, and Nettleswine are both still in the pack as well, which is important to know because maybe green-red is also a decent combination, and I'm not sold on Driver of the Dead or Vigilante. Probably the most powerful card would be Nettleswine. Nettleswine is just a really good 4-drop. I think I'm going to take that, just because I'm not committed to black yet. It seemed open, but as I said, in drafts, it's really hard to tell what's open. We don't have pump spells for our Wandering Wolf yet, so I'll take this Nettleswine. Keep myself flexible. Yeah, one of the things, not only is playing very full of variance, the packs themselves. Sometimes you get a pack with, 4 or 5 insane commons, and then 2 insane uncommons, and then a good rare, but the rare I'm throwing out. And other times you get a pack with maybe 2 playable cards just in general. So it's really hard to tell signals. Ooh, well, Lightning Prowess is in signal. Yeah, it pings stuff. Simple enough. Yep, we get to take that. But it's a really finicky. It's really finicky to try and draft. I mean, it's already hard enough to tell signals in a 4-3-2-2 just because some people don't know what's happening. Here. Well, best card is probably Abundant Growth. So I think I'll take that over anything else. Gonna keep passing the white just because we don't want to play it. And here there's a Geist Trapper, so it looks like green's gonna be our second color. Aggravate's okay, but not insane. Here we get a Terrifying Presence. Spectral Gate cards is arguably better, but we're just gonna take that away. We might splash back for this Homicidal Seclusion. We'll see. But it looks like green was more open than black. And the red sort of dried up. Yep, definitely gonna take a Pathbreaker Worm. We can pick up Natural End later. And here, probably the best card for us would be Uncanny Speed. It's not a horrible combat trick. Especially if we're playing more of the beatdown plan, which it looks like we might be trying to do. And look at that curve. That's great. So yeah, we'll see. If we pick up more cheap guys in green and red, then we'll see. Otherwise, if black starts coming around. Here we're going to take a Geyser Fire instead of an Uncanny Speed, just because that, yeah, see? As tempted as I am to play multiple Uncanny Speeds, I kind of really want to, by the way. Just have some fun. Make them worry that anytime I leave mana open. Well, here we have best cards are all in white, and Seraph of Dawn and Riders of Gavany. Havengull Vampire is also very good. And I think because I don't want to jump into a double white, I'm tempted by the Riders. The best card for us would be Havengull Vampire. Yeah, so I'm going to take that. Kind of unfortunate we have to pass these cards, but it is what it is. So we're going to take a Havengull Vampire and try and be happy. Yay! Finally I get to take a Druid's Familiar. Someone slammed a rare, we get to slam a card that's probably just as powerful in Druid's Familiar. Just easy pick for us. And here we have another easy pick. Well, it's not easy. It's either Handwear Lance or Lightning Prowler, but Handwear Lancer is much better. There's a Gryff Vanguard, so I don't know if they're reading the blue signal. There's also a Barter in Blood, but we get an... Yeah, so we're going to go red-green, hopefully aggro. I love this card so much. Yeah, that card, it's such a beating. Okay, I may not even play the Homicidal Seclusion if we're just casting as many creatures as we can. This is not as good. But this deck's starting to look better. I'd like a couple of good 1-drops and a couple, you know, just cheaper creatures. Because we have a few big guys that are great. Now we have to just finish it. Okay, here we get either a Nightshade Peddler or a Borderland Ranger. I think Borderland Ranger is slightly more powerful, just because it gets you your mana, it always has fixing. I like Nightshade Peddler more than I should, but Borderland Ranger is better. Ooh. No, that's not the one I thought. I thought it was Burn at the Stake, which is actually quite good, by the way. People don't seem to understand that. This is less good. In fact, in our deck right now, none of these are insane. I mean, the best card will be probably a sideboard Guise of Fire. Banner's Race would be going so deep, and I'm joking about that. Yeah, I'll take the Guise of Fire. We'll probably only play one. Ooh. Thatcher Revolt or Handwear Lancer? So, Thatcher Revolt is good with Havengull Vampire. And basically it. Handwear Lancer is better all around, so I'm going to take the Lancer. I like it more than Thatcher Revolt. We don't have as many, when a human enters, we don't have like Kessig, Malcontents and stuff like that. And Lancer is quite powerful. Here, best card by far is Archangel. And I don't think we can beat an Archangel. I mean, it's either that or a Scalding Devil, which I don't want. So I'll just hate an Archangel away from somebody. If they hit 7 mana and they cast it, you're just in trouble. And since we're playing a whole bunch of little dorks that are trying to get there aggressively, yeah. I probably won't play this Homicidal Seclusion, which is something I did not think I was going to say often. Here, ooh. I will splash white for Slayer Stronghold. It's quite good in an aggressive deck. And if we don't play Homicidal, yeah, I'm going to take Slayer Stronghold. Bam! This card's nuts if you're going aggressive, so I'm going to hide this Homicidal Seclusion. We're going to play a white source, which we can help get with Borderland Ranger. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4 right now, 5, 6. Is 6 enough for Flower and Lumberknot? I think it's good enough. I mean, what I'm saying is I'm going to try and pick up more, and it's better than hate drafting a card there. So yeah, we're going to see if we can pick up any more of these guys. Another Geyser Fire? Really? It's either that or Haunted Guardian, which is not good in our deck. Yeah, I'll take a Geyser Fire. I'm going to hide these for now, but we are pretending like there's one of them here. I have the odd feeling I don't want to play these Uncanny Speeds. Instead, I want to play that. Here, take the best card in Bloodflow Connoisseur. Take Rush of Blood. Yeah. Man, we could go just real deep with pump spells. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna play them, but it'd be kind of interesting. We're gonna take this Grounded. So right now we want to pick up just more Soulbond creatures and more cheap guys. A good aggressive deck has better 1 and 2 drops. Well, in this pack there's almost nothing. I mean, it's either Handwear Lancer or Heirs of Stromkirk. And the question is, which is better? We actually tabled the last Heirs of Stromkirk, so I'm going to take this Handwear Lancer. And hopefully that tables instead of Use Spirit or Eaten by Spiders. But Devastation Tide's not that good, but I'll take the Lancer. It's another Soulbond guide to go with Flowering Lumberknot. Yes! Familiar is better than Force Mage by a mile. And I'm just going to slam this. I don't even have to look at the rest of the pack. I did, by the way. But Druid's Familiar is really good. Here we get to pick up a Stonewright. As I said, cheaper guys are good. Maybe we table one of these two, but I want a Stonewright. It's a nice early drop. And it's another Soulbond guy for Lumberknot. Yeah, this suddenly turned really good. Double Druid's Familiar is really hard to beat. I mean, you're playing 6 power for 4 mana. I mean, it's no Wolfir Silverheart, but it pushes the limit of nuttiness. So now, again, a couple more cheap guys. Maybe I'd like one more big drop. Maybe a Thatcher Revolt. I'm not sure. Here, wow, there's nothing for us. I mean, we could play Narstead Scrapper, but it's not good. Best card in the pack is Undead Executioner. We're not really going to play any of these. I'm not even going to play Demolish. It's not that good. I think I'd rather hate an Undead Executioner than take any of these cards. Rain of Thoughts is okay, but it's so expensive. I'll take the best card. Here we get a sideboard Natural End for us instead of a Wildwood Geist. Now I just need to pick up a few more, just little playables, and then we'll be good. Yeah, our deck seems a little bit nutty just with double Druid's Familiar, triple Handwear Lancer. I have the odd feeling we'll be casting a few of them. Well, if we need a finisher, Howlgeist is a good one. It's either that or a Timberland Guide. And I think I'd rather have the big guy right now. No, I'd rather take the Timberland Guide. Timberland Guide seems safer. We already have a couple big guys, and the early drops are the important ones. See, for example, oh, we get to pick up a Mad Prophet here. I like having Mad Prophet, because at least it's a 2. At worst, it's a 2/2 haste, which is already good. No, it's not, but there we go. I'll take it. Here, ooh, I'm gonna take this Joint Assault, and definitely play it. By the way, since we have so many Soulbound guys, it can be easily a 2-for-1. You just have to be careful that you don't, make it too obvious. Okay. I can't believe I'm playing Flowering Lumberknot. I'm sorry, when the set came out, I thought, ugh, this is going to be so horrible. And then I realized it's not, and I still can't get over that. Here we get an Heirs of Stromkirk. Yep. So we've got a big heavy 4 slot, but we've got some decent beats at 3. And Slayer Stronghold, with a couple white sources, is going to be pretty nice. Type sort. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is 9 humans enough to play Cavern of Souls? I think I'd just rather just play a mountain. Ooh, we get a Wandering Wolf. That's a good one to pick up as well. Not only is it cheap, it goes well with Druid's Familiar, with Timberland Guide. That was a good card to table. Here we get nothing I really want. I guess I'll take a Snare of the Skies. Hide it. And I'll take this Rain of Thorns for the sideboard. Okay, so this deck came together pretty nice. We were able to get a couple low drops. Nice and aggressive. I will actually take this Aggravate. It is not a bad sideboard card. If they're playing a lot of X1s, Aggravate can be okay. I mean, it's not as good as the one... Let's see, what was it from? Was it from Ravnica? I can't remember if it was Ravnica that each creature target player controls gets -1/-1 and must attack this turn if able. That was much better. But if they play a ton of X1s... Okay, so hopefully this works out. I mean, at worst we got a Cavern of Souls, which is nice. Okay. So, Abundant Growth, Joint Assault. I probably will play that. Timberland Guide, Wandering Wolf, Borderland Ranger. That's going to be a good sideboard. These guys, this guy. Kai Strapper's Worm. One Guy's a Fire, Pillar Flame, Stone Right. Lightning Mauler. I'm not going to play Uncanny Speed. Lightning Prowess. Not going to play these Rush of Bloods. Haven Gold Vampire, Mad Prophet, and Heirs. That puts us at 23. Plenty of 1-drops. Maybe one too many. See, would I rather have a Guise of Fire or Terrifying Presence or Uncanny Speed or Aggravate? I think I'd rather have a Guise of Fire. Yeah, this looks like a decent deck. So, at land, what do you suggest? So I can take a look and see if you're right. 9/8. That looks okay. Yeah. And I'm going to take out that for that. Take out that for that. Excellent. Slayer Stronghold is actually that good, by the way. 2 mana, Vigilance and Haste on a creature can really put the beat downs on. So, hopefully this works out. But I mark my words, I'm going to lose round 1 to Mana Screw or something.